night ride on the track. What the fuck? Can you hear me now? I'm sorry about that. What about that now? Can you hear me? I think I was off. I think I got that. All right. All right, what's going on, guys? I think you can hear me now. Okay, there we go. I got it. I think I had it. I changed microphone, so this one here is a little different than what I had before. All right, cool. All right, let me start this over if nobody heard me. This morning we're going to talk about this coaching staff. I'm going to introduce you to the whole coaching staff, man. So we're going to do it like in a little order. We're not going to spend a lot of time on all their accomplishment, but we can just go through everybody, man. Then we're going to let you guys. I got one question. We're going to talk about these Super Bowl first and other stuff. So, this is Saturday morning, man. Everybody's just waking up. At least I know I am. It's a little late this morning, but I'm here. Anyway, my thoughts on this Super Bowl, man. It's going to be a spectacle, I guess you can call it. And just be prepared for it. Who wins the game? I want KC to win because I just don't like saying I don't want Shanahan to get anything. But it's going to be hard. I think it's going to be one of those games that whoever make the most mistakes, which most games whoever make the most mistakes are going to lose this game. So it's going to be a very defensive orient. Defense has to step up. No matter whoever wins this game, defense has to be the main focus. So both teams can score. Yeah. But okay. Let me introduce my people in the chat again here. I got King Atlanta supporter, Georgia Texas boy. What's going on? D Coleman, how you doing this morning? Engine number 9, Dirty Bird Dixon. Who else we got in here? John J. Rozier, what's going on? Miss Sam, Sonia Howell, how you doing? And Prince Kel 89. Yes. So yes, the coaching staff, man. We got a strong coaching staff. We got I'm not gonna say diversity coach staff, but we got a lots of lots of people on the staff that has some good experience. So, and Raheem is putting together something that I guess he can be proud of. This seems like a lot of his doing of all the people that he met through the years. So, But first, let's introduce our head coach again, man. Raheem Morris. That's our head coach right there. Raheem came from the last 3 years over there with LA. So got a Super Bowl in, got two playoffs in those 3 years we've known. Prior to that, he was with Atlanta. Had a lot of roles, offense and defense, interim coach. That's Raheem, man. So what they call him, the Raheem the Dream. He's trying to put together this dream staff, I guess. So like I said, it could be his dream. What's going on, Miss Maggie? Southside 12, what's going on? Yeah, so the dream trying to put together this staff, man. Oh, so there we go. We're talking about the 49ers. He said, I think the 49ers have an overall better team, but the Chiefs have the two best players in Mahomes and Kelsey. To me, it seemed like a toss. Yeah, exactly. It's a toss-up, man. Yeah, it's going to be a toss-up. So, but yeah, man, like I said, I want the 49ers to lose, but it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a toss-up. So I'm rooting for the Chiefs. Don't have any money in the game, but yeah, yeah. Don't tell me, did Baker Mayfield make the playoffs? I mean, make the Pro Bowl? I'm looking at TV at the same time. I did not. Oh, okay. Wow. Anyway, he's our head coach, so we got an assistant head coach also on this roster. Mr. Jerry Gray. Where's Jerry at? That's our assistant head coach right here, Jerry Gray, guys. So there's Mr. Gray, Jerry Gray, 26 years coaching NFL coaching, man. He's been a DB coach. He's been a defense coordinator several times, and he's produced some good DBs over his time in the NFL. He had a lot of he had a couple of All Pros, first and second team All Pros, Pro Bowl players, numerous of those guys also. So yeah, man, we I kind of thought he would be gone, but he was retained. You know, I didn't know. I thought Raheem would bring his own assistant head coach in there, but this was something probably the front office wanted also, and it happened. So I'm not mad at it. I'm cool with it, but I kind of thought he would be going somewhere else. But I'm happy to see he stay here. That's cool, Big A. I got you, bro. We all good. Like I said, we're just gonna go over this coaching staff this morning and some more stuff. You guys just communicate me in the chat. We'll be good here. So, what's up, Miss Pam? How you doing? Corey Gear 5, what's going on, guys? 3:30, how you doing also, sir? But yeah, so Coach Gray, man, that's our assistant head coach, but mostly on the defensive side. And then we also have our OC, Zach Robinson. Let me find Zach. Where's Zach at? Zach Robinson came over from the LA. He was a pass game coordinator for Los Angeles, man. Ex-football player. Spent his time with the Texas Tech. No, Oklahoma. Sorry, Oklahoma State as a quarterback there. Like I said, the guy's proven himself to be a good pass game coordinator. He got this guy's possible. I ain't gonna call him the rookie of the year, but he's the all-time right now reception leader for rookies. So in yards, kid made All Pro, second team All Pro, made a Pro Bowl as a rookie. Um, he's helped. I ain't gonna say he helped Matthew Stafford, but Stafford had one of his better years under this young man, as well as Baker Mayfield came in with 2 days and put up great numbers, had a comeback win. He had Jerry Goff before he went to Detroit. So he's been known to be a quarterback person to help quarterbacks out. So that's a good thing. And with that being said, I go in there later on right there. But anyway, Southside said You know how funny? What's funny, Coach, is that I see a lot of people saying that one of our receivers will be back this year, but personally, aside from Drake London, I see all new receivers on the team this year. Oh, everybody's talking about Kevin. I don't know that there is a because he quit on the team, so I don't see it. I do not see it. I think he quit on the team, so I don't see that happening. So if it does, it'll be a surprise to me. I think it'll be a surprise to a lot of people. He said, Southside, the only receiver coming back is Hodges. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure about Hodges right now. He's Corey Giff has to draft neighbors. I think neighbors would be too high because he'd have London, Bijan, Algier, Pitt's neighbor. It wouldn't be matter who the quarterback is. Yes, hell it does. You gotta get it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. You gotta throw the ball to these guys. You can't throw the ball. Yeah. But Big Ant said, I'd like to see Scotty in this offense. Yeah, I would like that too. There's a lot of people out there. You know who I'd rather see out there now? Now I won't laugh now. I like to see McConkey out there. I'm just saying. I wait the second round to get McConkey. That's just me. But I think McConkey's worked his way up to maybe one possible first round pick though. So yeah. But I think this first round, man, neighbor's first round guy. So I'm if there's no quarterback we want there, I don't see us trade. I don't see us trading up, but anything's possible. So yeah, anything's possible. Anything's possible. So we don't trade up. We go on defense, guys. I think if we don't get one of those top three, I think we go defense and maybe because this draft is I'm not quarterback, but wide receiver heavy. There's a lot of good wide receivers out there. So Harvey Freeman said, "Did you see Cordell Patterson in this scheme?" I can see him in the scheme, but will he be in this scheme? Now that's a toss-up. He's technically a free agent this year. I think he's on like a two mil that they're paying this year. I think he's like a free agent. So gonna eventually make the Pro Bowl too. Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm looking at this skill thing, so you guys bear with me. It's just like he said. D. Coleman said, "If ain't a quarterback, give me Verse or Newton." Yeah, I like either one of those choices in that first round. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. But a lot of people talk about the kid from Alabama. I think Verse is more explosive and give you a now type thing. But we will see. But like me, if nothing ain't what there, I think they trade back and get more picks for that second round, give or take. So Pamela Johnson, we may have to trade back in the first round to get Ladd. He's showing us, yeah, exactly, exactly. That's the thing right there for Ladd. You may have to trade back into the first round to get what you want. I think this team is into that. Could do that, So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see how aggressive Terry's going to be, or how conservative Terry's going to be in this draft. So this is going to tell us a lot about this team. So trading. I'm hearing rumors that Denver is releasing Russell. Yeah, I'm hearing the same thing. I'm hearing the same. I'm hearing that. He said, "What scheme are we running on offense?" I have no idea, bro. but I know it's going to be wide open. I think we're going to have not under the center much. I don't think he'll be under the center much unless there's a lot of play action stuff that we do. So play action, he'll be under the center. Other than that, whoever that quarterback may be. He said, we only got 3 wide receivers under contract. That's Blair, London, Blair. No, yes, exactly. We're going to get more wide receivers there. What's going on, Mucho Grande? Welcome in, bro. Welcome. He said, I know we're going to do trick plays. Now, I have no idea what Zach's going to call, but hey, that's all good with me. All right, who's our next coach on this what you call here? Our D coordinator. Our D coordinator, guys. Jimmy Lakes. I did some little stuff on Jimmy just to check with Jimmy. He's a solid coach, guys. You know, I think he's from California. I think he's originally from California. I think his folks were military too. I think his dad was in the Air Force. So this kid lived in Turkey, the Philippines, so he's strapped a little bit in his life. I think his family originally from California though, but I think his family settled in Washington, so that's how Jimmy started, doing this thing. But he was at Eastern Washington. He was a secondary coach at Eastern Washington. He was a secondary coach at Montana State. And wherever he's been, his defense has his DBs, his position has been tops. So I'm looking forward to see what he can do with this defense. Like I said, I think we're gonna be on point in our pass defense. I actually think we got a lot of guys that are defensive backs that are on this. Plug these things that is on this staff has defensive background. So with Jimmy's at the helm of being the coordinator with the, I guess you can call it with the guidance of Jerry Gray, I guess what we can say about that, with the guidance of Jerry Gray behind him, which is the head coach of the defense pretty much. I think we can put together something pretty special on that, especially in the past. It wasn't bad last year, but I think it could be better this year. So what we did last year, we kind of fixed the front 7 or whatever. Yeah, front 7, front 8, whatever how you want to look at it. Now we need to pretty much solidify the back half. So and that's what we're going to be doing now. Like I said, Lakes is going to be a good coach, I think. So and yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah, that press conference, man. That press conference is going to be when Monday, 2:00, so 11:00 my time. I probably have to catch on the rebound, but I will listen to it. And on my breaks, I'll be checking out Twitter to see what was said and so on and so on. So, what's going on, T. Terry? He said, "Good morning, Coach. Did you see MC running back 49ers? Little brother Wideout played at Rice. He did good at the Senior Bowl. They have the Falcons drafting him for slot receiver. He's just like his brother, but a wide receiver." But old McCaffrey boy, hey man, Daddy McCaffrey put together some work, man. You can't say nothing Daddy McCaffrey put some work in. He got two of those boys that doing their thing. So D. Coleman said, between Gray Raheem and late Jesse's better be all pro again. AJ needs to be a Pro Bowl defensive back. Feel better be elite. It should be. I ain't gonna say it should be. It could be. But you gotta have that dog in him though. But like I say, late has put together some good DBs, man. He has. So Big Ann said with Jimmy at DC, we're gonna see a whole lot of pressure. I feel that too. I feel that too. Because I think he's gonna have his DBs on that point, man. So, but yeah, man. So Jimmy, we ain't talking about no baby back rib either. Let's go, Jimmy Lakes. Show him how you swim. You gonna sink or you gonna swim? One to two. That's what's gonna happen. So he said, Prince Kelly now said, man, what we gonna do about AJ? AJ got to play. AJ on his 5th year option this year. AJ ain't doing this thing. That's why he's playing on that 5th year. I'm not gonna get AJ a contract unless he's balling out early. If he's balling out early, doing this thing early, you may see a contract in AJ's future. But you know, most of these guys usually ball out on their 5th year option and so on because they want that contract. So that's what we can say about AJ. This is his 5th year option, man. He has to ball out. I hate to say it, but he has to ball out. What's up, Raphael? Something? All right. Who we got next on this coaching staff? We got Marquise Williams, special teams guy. He's the special team coordinator, man. He is the special team coordinator. He's been with the Falcons for 3 years now, give or take. Yeah, 21. He came at the same time with what's it called? But yeah, we've had actually since he's been there, special team has improved. You can tell. Special team has improved. So I'm just happy that because he could have been going to New England and they offered him, but he decided to stay with Atlanta, man. So that's a good thing. So, but yeah, Marquise Williams, man, we're gonna get Avery back this year. What's going on, Big Will? How you doing, brother?
Coach, what's happening, man?
Not much, man. Going over this coaching staff, man. Right now I'm on Marquise Williams. We just come in, I'm just giving a little good rundown about everybody. So, but yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So like I said, he's been here since 21. So, like I said, ever since he's been here, the special team has improved. You've seen the improvement over the special team. That's we have some ugly punch sometimes, but usually those guys are pinning people back. So James Odom said the punter sucked on occasion, but now he some days he has better games than others. So
our punter a little old too, so
he's
he
old.
might be upgrading.
Next year I'm almost sure next year we'll have a new punter. I can almost put that in writing. So.
But that ain't Williams' fault.
No, that ain't the coach. Yeah, that ain't the special team problem. Yeah. Punters, there's a lot of punters, young punters still coming out this year, so I'm not worried about that. But what we got? Deco said special team was a tad down. Oh yeah, it was down a little bit last year, but we did okay. We actually did okay. D. Affleck showed that he's a decent punt returner too, so him and Avery gonna have a fight next year.
Hey, Auntie Pal.
But yeah, so. But yeah, I like Marquise. I'm glad he stayed with us, man. So we ain't got to really change that way they do special teams. So he's there, and that's gonna be cool with me.
Well, They let me know that he liked the direction Raheem Morris got going right now.
Yeah, almost most definitely. He came back, man. So what we got here? Harvard Freeman said, "Can you see Aaron Donald to Atlanta?" I can see a lot of things, but will it happen?
I
I don't
doubt
know.
that. I doubt that.
But I don't think
By the
he's gonna.
time he leave the Rams, he gonna be retired, not going to another team.
Yeah, that's my thing. He's with the Rams since he started, right? So yeah,
Yeah,
I can't see him 1 year going to Atlanta. So uh,
yeah. We'll have Avery Williams back this year.
yeah, but he got to battle that thing with D. I'm just saying. What do you say? I'll resign Mac for special team. He's a different maker on pump. Yeah, he's definitely is. He's definitely that. So he said, "Yeah, I heard rumors of Donald and Ramsey. Dan, I am not bringing. Y'all know how much Ramsey costs? Who else you gonna have on the team? Just saying, you
Right.
can't. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Yeah,
It's
Rams
time.
is getting a little long in the tooth anyway. So what you gonna have him about 1, 2 years?
You get him for 3. He'd be good for 3, I think. But if he ain't hurt half the time, but yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, rest. Yeah, rest Swam. I was gonna talk about that. I got you. He said, "Morning, everybody." He said, "Coach, I found an interesting tidbit information." Yeah, I seen that this morning. I got you though. Yeah, I got you. I was reading. I was reading the same. What he just said about Justin. I was reading the same thing he was reading into also. But we need some fake punts. I don't need none there.
Uh, hopefully we good up in the game. Won't need none of
Exactly. All
that.
right. All right. Who we got next? We got a lot of coaches. I know the one thing, man. Our offense is full of people. We don't have a lot on that defensive side yet. I'm gonna show you guys. All right, look. What we got? Who I got? Dwayne. This man look crazy, dude. That look crazy. I don't want to mess that
Yeah,
up.
left.
Yeah, he looks a little cuckoo to me, man. I don't mess with people like that.
You want your O line a little cuckoo.
Yeah, he looked cuckoo, all right. Harvard Freeman said, "I love to see Calais Campbell back in uniform." Oh yeah, I would actually try to re-sign Calais. He brought a lot to the team this year.
I
He in
think
the
he gonna
well.
take a hard. He gonna think about it a little bit. He gonna take
Yeah,
a
yeah,
hard think.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, so he's the run game coordinator. Something we haven't had in the last 2 years, guys. We haven't had any other coordinator. We had an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and just assistants and coaches. We haven't really had coordinators for the run game or pass game type thing. So, and that there is changing. So Dwayne left. He said he's the O line coach, man. Our O line coach done this thing over the last 2 years. He's actually been a good O line coach for this team. We know we can run the ball, but what happened last year? Yeah, that was last year. Now we talk about this year. I think he's going to be okay getting his team back on that run game because that's his job now. He's the run game coordinator. So, but yeah, man. So he's our O line coach, Dwayne Leffler, man. So he's the next one. Let's go to the next coach we have here. What's that cat at? Who is this, may I ask? His name is Chandler Whitmer. He's our new pass game specialist, which is like a pass game coordinator. So this guy here, he's I ain't got a lot of what's calling him because he's not listed on our what's calling. I can't really give him a full point, but he has worked at
What the name
Ohio's
is?
Chandler Whitman. He worked at Ohio State. He had a couple of different jobs, man. Let me see, can I get some bio on Chandler? He came from the Chargers. I know that for a fact. So, but now he's a new assistant. He's the pass game specialist. So that's his thing. That's his thing. He's the pass game specialist. So pretty much he's the pass game coordinator to a degree, just without the title. But he's going to be working hand in hand with Zach probably to make sure this pass game's working. So, but he did work with your bud Justin Field at Ohio State. He was I think he was the grad assistant then. And that's not saying that Justin Fields coming here. Get that out your head. I'm not saying that anyway.
You said his name Chandler Williams?
Whitmer.
Oh, okay.
Mer. He looked like a model. You know. Well, so, but yeah, that's our guy right there, man. Like I said, we got a whole bunch of people on this thing right here. Next guy I got here is he's been here for a while already. I know who that is. Who is that, Big Will? That's TJ Yates, if you don't know. He's our new quarterback coach.
TJ Yates. I ain't never seen that dude without a hat on.
That butt look funny. I am Chad Throwhair. What? Huh? What you talking about? Hi, I'm Chad Throwhair. Okay. Oh, Throws hair. Okay. Okay. But TJ look like somebody's like a soccer dad. But yeah, he's the quarterback coach, man. He's been over since 21, but he's been our wide receiver coach. But he was a wide receiver coach before. I think he was a wide receiver coach when Julio was here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think Yates been no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He came in 21.
Are you talking about TJ Yates?
Yeah, he came in 21. He was he's with Houston prior to that as a quarterback coach.
It was Arthur Smith got on tidbit now.
Yeah. But no, man, he's an ex quarterback also. So, but yeah, man. So yeah, I'm glad to see him move up to his natural position. But it'll help him also from being on that wide receiver side. He can help the quarterback out a lot more now. So
yeah, by him knowing what the wide receiver thinking.
Yeah, exactly. So, and they're gonna probably him and the wide receiver coach gonna probably work hand in hand, which is a good thing. Something we haven't had in a while anyway.
I mean, like we said, it ain't unusual for coaches to coach different areas. As we see here, our head coach has been everything. You know what I mean? So it ain't unusual for them to do that. They just building their resume so they can be a head coach. You know what I mean? So
or OC or
it just didn't work out up on the Arthur Smith. It didn't work out. Because we didn't have a quarterback coach, but we had a quarterback coach on the staff.
Right.
So that one didn't make no sense to me.
But Yates, Yates was a 4-year starter at NC.
Yeah.
UNC.
And he played professional ball, so he didn't die. He can talk to him. He didn't die.
I just realized I didn't know he was a Georgia kid. He's from Marietta. I didn't know he was from Georgia. That's good. I'm happy. So he's home. He didn't want to go nowhere. He thank God he had to go nowhere. Oh, he got to move. Thank you, Jesus. But what's up, Dre Murph? How you doing, brother? But yeah, man, TJ Yates is our new quarterback coach, and congratulations for that. I guess you can call it the move up. I don't know. Then we have what's my little guy name? There you go. Michael Petrie. That's an ugly picture. That boy be smiling, boy. He got a funny shaped head. Look at that. But that mustache and beard, that thing is lit though. That thing is perfect. That boy paid us $75 for that hair.
What them things there? Them dots.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. This was a terrible picture. I don't know. I thought
Yeah,
it
that
looked
what it looked like. The one of them upside down dots.
Yeah. He, that boy, exclamation point on his face, boy. But yeah, man, Michael Petrie, the running back coach, I'm glad they kept him. That's another person that I'm glad they kept. So let's hope he can continue what he's been doing. So, but I think this is, I'm going to say this now. This is going to be a big year for Tyler. Tyler going to get a lot more carries than he did last year. I think
Yeah,
he's going to.
cause your boy Raheem Morris ain't gonna forget about him. Arthur Smith totally forgot about this dude.
I can see these guys getting at least, I'm going to say, splitting the carries. I can
You
see
might
that.
have 2,000 yard backs this year, coach.
Close. Well, BJ ain't gonna get 1,000 yards total offense because I don't think BJ is gonna be that lead rusher. I don't think he's gonna be that lead rusher. That's just me. I think he's gonna be used more into that scat back type that you can flex out and bring him back in and do all kind of stuff with him. So
Then we have one Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman with 2,000 yard back in our
no,
back finish.
Coleman was close. Coleman different. Devontae got 1,000, but Coleman got close to 1,000. He didn't get exactly
Yeah,
1,000.
that's what I
But
see. It's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be
they
something like that.
both had over 1,000 scrimmage yards though. Like these guys had both had over 1,000 scrimmage yards also.
Yeah, but Arthur Smith used to use Tyler Algier at the wrong time. You got it. We need, as long as we have somebody with some common sense to know that Tyler Algier need to be lathered up. We're good.
He's oh my lord, come on. He said Petrie looked like D'Lo Brown from WWF. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, he does kind of a little bit. Yeah, I see the resemblance a little bit. So T. Terry said, Coach, was AS doing anything? Okay. Was Arthur Smith doing anything with staff, coach mergers, getting all those assistant coach for all positions in football? Yes, exactly. He's getting all the positions filled. That's something that he's done. He's getting positions filled up, man. So,
Arthur Smith hired some folks, but he just had made the wrong hire. When he first came here, he had all them people.
but
It's when the other people started to
the
leave
lead,
and take other jobs.
and
He
he
didn't
didn't
replace
replace.
them.
Yeah, he didn't
That's the
replace.
problem.
Yeah, because we did have a quarterback coach before. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
hmm
London was a quarterback coach. Yeah, who was a wide receiver also. But yeah. But yeah, I noticed that year London was there. That last year when Dez first started playing, Dez did look a lot better. However, you know, those 4 games he played last year, he didn't turn the ball over. It took him
Nope.
7 games. Took him 7 games to turn the ball over. So, but Michael Petrie, and now we have another guy. Where's my boy at? I gotta find him. Ike Hilliard. Ike is our new wide receiver coach.
Now he looked crazy.
he got a big old head, boy. That boy got a big head. Ike came over from what, Pittsburgh, I think, from last year.
we got some coaches that gonna square up with you out there.
Yeah. I like he can fight a little bit. So I'm thinking Ike was on the team when Raheem was coaching. I think he was on the team when Raheem coached. I think he was. When was Raheem coaching Tampa Bay? What year was that? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember exactly.
I don't remember exactly either. But I think Ike was on his
Chat,
last.
help us out. When Raheem Moore was at Tampa Bay.
I can't remember what years he coached. I don't have all that. I can look it up. I just being lazy. Don't feel like doing all that. Let me see right
The chat always come through, coach. They
here. I know.
always come through.
I know they did. Let me see some. Actually, I can find it right here. I got it right here. Right here. That dream right here. Okay. Tampa Bay. No, he was going. But Ike was on the. Was Ike on the
I
team?
see a lot of 2009 down there.
No. He did 10 seasons in Tampa Bay from. Yeah, he left the Bucks. He was there 2002. Yeah, he did. Well, maybe he was there. Good lord. He said, let's go. I'm trying to see when he was head coach. So. Oh yeah, defensive back. No, he did some time there, bro. Oh yeah, he coached it. So he's one of Raheem's players. He was, yeah, at the same age. So Raheem was 32. So yeah, that means Ike was still playing when he was 32 years old. So, but anyway, he got one of his old players on the team as a coach. Well, yeah, Ike coached in Pittsburgh 2020-21. He was with Auburn last year. He was a co-OC, so he got a little experience being an OC. But yeah, Ike's been coaching since 2009. He left Buccaneers in 2008, so he was on the team in that time. So, but yeah, he's been a wide receiver coach everywhere he's been, man. So that's his skill.
He wasn't on the Raheem up on the Tampa Bay when he
But
was coaching Tampa Bay.
Raheem was the coach in that team when he was there, though.
Yeah, he was like a
He,
position coach.
yeah, he was the position coach, yeah. So yeah, I just did the numbers on it. So he left in 2008.
They met up with each other in the Redskins. They was on their Redskins stuff.
Got 2012, yeah.
Yeah.
So they have battles in.
Yeah, he was a wide receiver coach with the Redskins
Right.
all the way up to 2019.
Yeah.
2014,
He went to,
2019.
he went to Buffalo for 1 year between that, then he went back to the Redskins, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, man, so hey, it's just the way it works, man. It's the way it works, man. So you build on
They're
this.
pretty good wide receiver coach now.
Yeah, he is. He actually is. Although he had Auburn last year, they ain't had no good wide receivers. Other than that, it's okay. I ain't gonna hold it against you.
You can't hold it again with that coach they got up there. Their head coach they got up there. When they going right on.
D. Coleman said, Ike was a smooth 80 overall on Madden. That means he had good hands. He didn't have all the speed, but he had good hands.
You can do something with that 8 overall, put him in that slot. He go
That's it.
crazy. He gonna go
Yeah.
crazy.
He means he had great hands, buddy. That's what the 80 means. You got great hands. 85 means you got a little speed. You get that 90, you
Hmm.
got some speed, you got hands. So, but yeah. So Ike is our wide receiver coach, man. That's that's cool. Then we got what's the big guy name? Kevin Colbert. Now that dude, like he got crazy right there.
Yeah, I told we got some dude that gonna square up with you out there. Oh, you ain't gonna run that route? You ain't gonna run that route?
Coach, get him, coach. Get him, coach. Shoot. Mm.
Yeah, he a pretty good tight end coach too.
Yeah. He came from the Chargers.
Yeah, because I ain't know a lot of these folk they were hiring. I was just doing research on them. Every time I was
Right.
getting a name up there, I did a little research on them.
That's what I did too. His name is Kevin Coulter. God, I like the name Kevin Coulter. I bet you $5 he is. I know he is. I ain't gonna talk about it though. I ain't gonna hold it against him. He didn't play professional, but he's a Michigan guy, so Dunn should like him.
He got drafted, coach.
Oh, he did right. He played at Green Bay.
Yeah, he got drafted.
Or was he a walk on? Did he get drafted or was he like a walk on? Or what is that? Undrafted free agent? No, he didn't play. No, he didn't. He didn't play professional.
What his name is?
Kevin Coulter. Yeah, he went straight from college to almost like coaching. I think he what they call it, he was the free agent, but I don't think he
Yeah,
played
you're
no.
right, coach. I think he went straight into coaching.
Yeah, unless he just
He
did like
probably like one of those situations, you know, how they had a medical injury or whatever.
right. I think he did get injured too. I think, if I'm not mistaken, but he had some good accolades, man. During college
Mm-hmm.
time. So, but hey, he's with us now, man. So I'm gonna support him. Do your thing, bro. Yeah, Michigan has
Mm-hmm.
produced some good tight ends over their time, so maybe he know a little something. T. Terry said, I train those wide receivers in Washington. That's balling. Huh? So you train them? Okay. I, I hear you, T. Terry. I don't know who you is, but hey, you say you did it, you did it. I can't say you did it. I can't say you didn't. But yeah, they balling. They are no wide receivers in Washington. All three of those boys been balling, man. So I'll take either one of those guys. So you can get two of them third round. I know for sure. So all right, we got Kevin Cogan. Let's get through these.
Did we get another tight end coach or something?
No,
What they add? What that last thing that they added on? I forgot.
I have no idea.
When we added a linebacker coach on or something, I think we had.
It was
I
him.
got to
He's the only one
remember.
I know we added. Oh no. Yeah. I think he's the only one. We added to other people. We added Nick Jones, this guy right here. Nick Jones. He's a former Georgia player, they say. I think he was like a bench player for Georgia, but he's going to be working with he's an offensive assistant. I think he'll be working with the O line. So don't have a lot on him, but yeah, he's there. He came from the Rams also. So there's somebody that Raheem brought over with him. So I guess he developed something with Raheem. So his name is Nick Jones. He's going to be the O line assistant coach. We got another guy from the Rams he brought over. We're going to get to these guys because we got a lot of them. Brought over KJ Black. KJ Black got one of Michael Strahan gaps in his team. So, but yeah, he's going to be another offensive assistant, but he's working with the quarterback. So that's what he got him on this title. He's going to be a quarterback assistant. So he'll be working with TJ Yates. So we got 2-1. So that's a good thing. We ain't had that many guys work with quarterback forever. So that makes me think with all this quarterback help, where your boy going to be at? You know what I'm saying? He said, we did get a new tight end coach. Yes, that's Kevin Cogan. That's your new tight end coach.
But we got a couple of pass game specialists. So I think they're gonna work with a lot of them.
Right. Tight ends, wide
Hmm.
receivers gonna get work like champs, man.
Yep.
Yeah. That's this kid here. Is he the one? KJ, is he the one that went to Morehouse, I think? I think he's the one that went to Morehouse. Yes. I think he's the one who went to Morehouse, if I'm not mistaken. KJ. What's his name? Is KJ? KJ Black.
We're gonna see a more balanced offense where you're gonna have three wides, three tight ends. It's gonna be all that.
Oh no, he's coached. Yeah, he's coached at mostly all what's it called schools, man. HBCUs. Prairie View. Oh, he was the quarterback at Prairie View. Okay, Prairie View ain't it?
Hey,
Okay.
T. Terry said that Ike Hillier trained them guys that's in Washington right now. He be lighting us up out there at the wide receiver.
Yeah, he did do that. That is, yeah. He's in there red. Hold on, what he said? He's talking about, he said, Red, you're talking my stuff. Can't wait to see that any of you teams can get it. Oh, he said he's going to see a lot of West Coast threes. Well, yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, that's what I was answering. What he was saying, you're gonna see a
Yeah.
balanced offense. You're gonna see that, and you're gonna see that mixture of what Arthur Smith was doing down here. You're gonna see a three tight end set, all that.
No,
Seven.
you ain't gonna see all that.
You're gonna see three tight end, coach. I
You ain't,
guarantee you. What?
you ain't gonna see that. This offense finna change, bro. You're gonna see more of a balanced game, but you're gonna see more like that offense, like what's going run, what LA's run. That's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see a lot of that. These wide receivers when they have some good numbers. Running backs gonna get what they gonna get. But you're gonna see probably see a lot more touchdowns from Tyler Algier though in this offense.
Gonna see more touchdown. Period.
Well, that's what we're hoping for anyway, right? All right. That's KJ Black, Michael Strahan smell guy. All right. Sean Flannery. Anybody know what Sean Flannery do?
Those are
They say he's an assistant offensive line coach. Don't see it, but
also he'll assistant to the offensive line. Then.
yeah, we got a lot of them guys. We got a lot of line people. Whole bunch of them. He got small. He was a 4-year lineman at Townsend University. He played guard at the center, but hey, guess he said ain't gonna be eating all that food no more. I might well get some.
That's how it be sometimes when they get retired or whatever,
Yeah,
they lose all that weight.
but yeah, that's what he's. That's his job. He's an assistant to the offensive line coach. So him and Dwayne Leff is going to be working hand in hand. So he's second in charge, I'm assuming. Then we got this other cat named Mateo Cambu. That's who this is right here. He came over from Denver. Strange looking fella. But yeah, he's gonna be like the film guy. He's gonna be running like the scout teams and stuff. So and he's gonna
So
be
he gonna make the cut ups and everything.
yeah, and he's gonna also be working with the scout. He's more gonna be like the scout team coach, one of the scout team coaches.
That's an important job.
Yeah, very important. So that's what we got a couple of these guys gonna be doing that scout team stuff. So, but yeah, man. He said, what he said? He said that's Justin Timberlake. Who's Justin Timberlake? Sean Flannery? I don't. Let me see how that do, but you know, Justin Timberlake. No, he don't like Justin Timberlake. Anyway, but that's our offensive side of the ball, man. So let me get to this defensive side because Not a lot of those guys. Not a lot of those guys. So first person we got, we know we have the coordinator, which is Jimmy Lakes. That's a D coordinator. He got a staff with him of so far 4 guys almost. Maybe no, just 5 guys already. No, no, not even that. Anyway, we have his first guy we got here is what's his name? Jay Rogers. Jay Rogers. I know what Jay do. He came over from the Chargers. And he's a D line coach. How in the hell is a former? Let's go. Y'all know that, right? This guy was a quarterback, but he's a D line coach now. What's going on, Black Bear? Can y'all hear me?
I hear,
Yeah,
I hear
can
you,
y'all
coach.
hear me?
Oh,
I hear, yeah.
oh, now we hear you. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah, but this guy here is a D line coach, man. He's came from the Chargers, and, and the Falcons picked him up to be our D line coach. So, how good was the Chargers D line this past year?
They were good.
Were they good? Well, he got fired.
Well, they were straight.
I'm just saying.
But
He hired
Yeah, they
him,
went
so
that good. They went that good, and it was a
but
down
he
year
did
for
coach.
Bosa.
He well, both are hurt. He never have a good year. But he did have different when they was winning those games when they had Manning and those guys in that defense. Did.
what the name is?
Uh, Jay Rogers. So that's Jay Rogers, man. That's our D
Oh
line.
yeah, he coached some good defensive line. The Bears, the Denver Broncos.
He coached some good
No,
linemen. So
no time when they had good defenses.
yeah, so that's it. So, but yeah, we got Jay Rogers, man. He's our next coach.
Yeah, D line coach Jay Rogers.
Yeah, Jay Rogers. Jay Rogers. That could be named J Rod. He better be some J Hard on these suckers. But yeah, man. So
Didn't,
that's who we
didn't
got
he
right there.
coach Khalil Mack?
Yeah,
Didn't he coach
Yep,
he had
yep.
yeah. He had good linemen. Yeah, he's definitely had that. He had what's the guy in Buffalo right down there? God dog.
Von Miller?
Von Miller, yeah. I think he even had
But you talking about somebody who that man did not have one sack this year, not even one.
he has that.
Von Miller stole money this year, boy.
Yeah.
I think he had like 5 total tackles all year.
They going young over there too. He said the what's going to have 48 sacks last year, so that's not bad.
Who that?
That's, the
The
Chargers.
Chargers, yeah.
That's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, we just hitting 40. Shit, we had 42 this year. We thought
That's
that was
great.
good. So, you know
That's
what I mean?
great for us though.
Right.
Over the past, so I'm just happy he's here, man. Knows he can continue this D line on the right path. That's all that matters. Then we got this guy right here.
I think Raheem put together a good staff. He put together a good staff.
So we got Barrett Rudd, former linebacker for Tampa Bay. He's now our inside linebacker coach.
He taking over Frank job.
He's doing Frank's job.
Frank
Exactly.
Bush.
Exactly what he's doing. He's doing Frank Bush's job. Frank
Well,
Bush. Go ahead, sir.
No, I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say.
Say it. I know. Oh,
Say it with your chin. Say it.
I guess you need a white boy to coach some white boys.
hey. I know that was gonna come
Well,
out.
hey,
Watch
well,
this.
Frank Bush had the boy flying last year. Now, hey, they flying around.
Hey man,
Yeah.
long as he get the job done, I don't give.
So it was Frank Bush allowed to leave based on
That's
he
what it
wanted
was.
to
I think.
go, or was it good luck in your future endeavors, Frank Bush? Was it one of them situations?
See, we don't know. Ain't here no contest though, but I'm
Well,
thinking that
think
he.
about this though. Usually when the new staff come in, I think Frank Bush left on his own. I think because
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
they didn't say they. But then again, he announced who he was retaining. So it could
Right.
be anything, man. It could be
Right.
I don't know.
They only had blocked a couple of them though, so the
Yeah,
rest of them I think pretty much had opportunity to go seek elsewhere or something like that.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
it could be anything, man. So, but yeah, man. But that's who we got now. He look kind of crazy. He's coached what Nebraska.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh, he just finished coaching Nebraska. So
dude, somebody said in the chat he looked like he can play the guitar.
that's possible.
Hell, Rudd just finished playing football not that long ago.
Yeah, exactly. He was on the
Uh-huh.
Houston squad in 2012.
That's a thing we seeing too. A lot of these former players, somebody who can relate to these players and tell
That's a winning formula, though, man.
them, yeah,
So, but hey, man, congratulations to Mr. Rudd because he was a good linebacker when he was playing at Tampa Bay. I do know that for a fact.
Yeah, he was decent.
Yeah, so, all right, so that's who we got.
He was slow as all out though, but
Yeah, he ain't had
he
no he ain't had no foot. He had hey he ain't had no feet. He had no feet.
Hey, that's why he ain't the speed coach.
Yeah.
right.
And now I had to say this one for last. This is actually our last. We only got 4 guys on the defense. What's called? That's the DC, the D line coach, inside linebacker coach, and another linebacker coach, which is Dave Huxtable. I don't know what's wrong with this man. Something wrong with this guy here, but he's our senior defensive advisor, but he's the linebacker coach also.
Hey, and you
That's what
know that
that's what Dave Hustable look like.
Oh my lord, but
yeah,
his
and he
guy be
was
Like the
Ryan
Wolf
Nelson's
Man.
he was Ryan Nelson's mentor too. So we
yeah.
still gonna have that aggressiveness on this defensive line. So
Yeah, so he's the senior advisor. So, and like I said,
That's
those
the
are
Wolf
only 4
Man.
guys. Yeah, yeah. Wow,
yeah,
yeah.
what it looked like,
One
yeah.
man jack. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All his pictures look that way, bro. That's crazy.
You remember the Teen Wolf when the Danny showed his wolf form? That was he got going.
Yeah,
But yeah, like I said, we got 4 people on the defensive side of the ball. So we still got to hire an edge rush coach. We got to hire a defensive pass game coordinator. They may not do that, but because we got enough guys who can do that. You got Jerry Gray, and you also got Lakes that have done it before.
So I'm gonna put my application in for edge rush coach.
Well,
Put
we
in my
need one.
application.
They're gonna hire somebody. I'm assuming they're gonna hire. They got to hire somebody. But anyway, we don't have a cornerback coach. We don't have a safety coach. And
Technically, we got 3 cornerback coaches already on the staff.
you got to think about it. They have different skills, right? You can't just take them away and put them. It's your DC. You don't want the DC doing all that. You want the DC to be able to monitor what's going on with everybody. You don't want him out there. You go throwing the balls around. You don't need all that.
Yeah, you want him delegating more than
Yeah,
position
exactly.
coaching.
The same thing as your assistant head coach, who is who has to
Jerry
oversee
Gray.
everything. So
Right.
you can't have those guys working as no position coach. They can work with them, but they can't be their main job.
At least not multiple. Like with the defensive back group, I think Jerry Gray is capable of doing that. But if it's just the corners, if he got to do safeties too, I don't agree with that. But out of these positions that's left still to fill, which one you think they not gonna fill? Because it's kind of hard to think they gonna have a coach for every position.
They usually do. That's what successful teams been doing. I'm just saying.
I mean,
the year we went to Super Bowl,
but we forget though they didn't put they didn't put a position by Jerry Gray name. So I'm thinking he gonna be over that DD room, man. They didn't put a position by that. They just put defense, assistant coach, defense.
That's what it was last year too. So, but we'll see. But you gotta have a coach. You gotta have a DB coach somewhere.
But last year we didn't have a designated DB coach.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
We had Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson.
Oh, Steven.
He went to Tennessee. Yeah. Him and Frank Bush went to Tennessee.
That's where they came from anyway. They came with Art Smith from there anyway.
So. Oh, they went back to where they came from.
But what happened with that? Steven Jackson was over the cornerback, and your boy was over the safeties.
Right. So they both had different positions. And we're still missing a system. It's like you can't run a defense with 4 guys. I'm just saying. 5 guys if you count Jerry Gray. You need coaches to coach these positions. And we got 2 special team people also. We got the guy that's in charge of it, Marquise Williams. He's going to be in charge of the special team. Like I say, he's done well. We're not the worst special team like we were before. But one time we were the worst special team in football. And I can say we're not that anymore. I'm scared here. So it has improved since he's been there. And his assistant is his brother, the long head, Stephen King. so, but like I said, man, that's our coaching staff, bro. That's our coaching staff. We're gonna roll with him.
He's a good coach.
Yeah, Monkey. Yeah, I like him. So like I say, he's been legit since he's been here, and the special team has improved. Like somebody said earlier in the chat, they did go back just a little bit this year, but not bad, not much. So
yeah, he's a little funny at them, but it's his life. He's still a good coach.
What you mean by funny at the black man?
You know what I mean.
We're talking about that lemonade. As long as he don't squeeze it, he'll be okay.
Coach is fool, man.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. Let me stop. All right, man. Let's get y'all trying to get me in trouble. Stop.
Keep the ball.
All right. I got some.
I was trying to get Blackberry to take off with it. Coach didn't tuck it and tuck off, boy.
I know Blackberry. He'll be Blackberry be too sophisticated with. I'm gonna get to that one. He'll make Blackberry make it sound like it's very important. We don't want to make it important. No importance. All right, what we got next? Hey man, y'all stop. Y'all. All right, guys. Let's go to the next topic. The Commanders and the Steelers. I put marked. Y'all know what that means?
Yeah, we marking them on the calendar.
Marking them on the calendar, man. We got to face 2 of those ex-coaches. One of them is the OC.
Last 2 most recent coaches.
Yeah. And one's the head coach. They gave that man a job because nobody else would take it. Ain't that a fucking shame?
Except for the Commanders.
That's what I'm saying.
I read.
That's what I'm saying. They gave your boy that job because nobody else didn't want it. He was the last resort.
Mm-hmm.
That's a. You just want me to kiss your butt? Yeah. Okay, I'll be there. That's it. Quick.
Maybe if he would have been kissing some butt while he was here, he probably would have won more games.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, I gotta when we come up on Dan Quinn, it's gonna feel extra special beating him as a head coach for another
With
team.
Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Because when he was with Dallas, he was DC. Didn't feel that special beating them, but it'll feel real good beating them.
Listen, y'all, I just hope Arthur Smith. I want to play Arthur Smith in Atlanta, but I don't want to see that man. That man he may get sick that game. All the booze you hear in that damn city, but that motherfucker, oh my Lord.
Shoot. Might drown out his damn headset with all
That's
the
what I'm
booze.
saying. That may be oh my God.
Oh man. What's crazy is I like Arthur Smith.
Yeah, me too.
I do. I like him. I think he's a good coach, man. But when you ain't had, yeah, man, like you. That's why I told y'all. It's like his daddy used to tell him, "Boy, you're so smart, you're dumb." You gotta have enough sense to know that what you've been trying to do is not working. Stop trying to do it.
You know how they used to say back in the day, you ain't got no street smart. That's Arthur Smith. So you got book smart, they got no street smart, right?
Or vice versa. Where you keep trying till you get it right. It can be that too. You want to be successful, you got to keep trying. You can't just try it one time. That could be something else. He is rich.
Well, yeah, I mean, even his dad had changed up a little bit to succeed at FedEx. So you got to know you got to change up something.
But he kept trying.
You keep trying, but you got to change up. You can't keep trying with the same thing.
He was changing.
The same thing. I mean,
he was changing. Just wasn't change the right change. He was trying to change stuff.
What was crazy was we literally saw a different Arthur Smith. Literally, the mustache and all.
Oh my
the
Lord.
Play call, the play calling and all. We seen a totally different Arthur Smith in his third season as a head coach.
Arthur Smith went against the grain. Your running game was working. Then you went against the grain and tried to feature this goddamn other back by itself and forget about the 1,000-yard back you had. I mean, what sense do that make?
Mm-hmm. Like, we saw you run the ball 16 times straight against the Cleveland Browns, proving that your run game ain't gonna be stopped. But the next year, you want to throw the ball on your opponent 3rd yard line on 1st down.
Right.
Yeah, like Bubba Gump said down there, his changes was backwards.
Yeah, 3 straight. Yeah,
exactly.
Backwards ass changes, bro. Like
I mean, you had two bats that was successful last year, and you had a game where you gave Cardell Patterson the ball one time.
I think it's possible. I think it's possible that's what Arthur Blank was probably looking at too. He probably looked at it. He was like, bro, what you had going on last year worked like a charm. What's going on? We know what it was last year. We needed to have a competent quarterback. We needed a defense that wasn't gonna just show up in the second half.
Right. And that's the part too. Like, both of these last 2 coaches we had, they were successful, dog. They just made stupid mistakes in their tenure.
And this point that
that is crazy.
He's a disappointing thing is that Art actually established an identity for us, then immediately abandoned it.
Exactly. That's the point that had us confused.
Abandoned it.
Yeah.
That's the point that had us confused, bro.
He also said George Pick gonna spring on Art before the season's over.
Why you ain't throwing me the ball?
he gonna get Art the ball. He gonna get George Pickett the ball. He gonna get the ball. He got Drake London when he first came in. He got 1,000 yards.
Who had 1,000 yards?
Logie there.
Yeah, 700.
Yeah,
still a lot of yards.
Yeah.
Half those came when Dez came.
Yeah, that's because we had Marcus Mariota throwing the damn ball. Cause he got like about 500 yards with Dan Marilla in 4 games.
Yeah, man. So it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, when we see those guys, man, let's just whoop their ass. That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
Let's whoop their ass.
Especially Arthur Smith.
I'm gonna take small steps right here. We need to get 10 wins, Raheem. We need 10. Raheem, 10.
I think 10
That's
is
what I
enough.
want to see.
Like I
That's the
said,
first step. That's the first step. I want to see 10 wins.
yeah. Quick question for both you guys: is this staff a ready to win now staff? Do we have
Yeah,
everything to win now?
We don't
yeah.
know. That's the
Okay, I'm
thing.
gonna say, okay, check this out. You're right. I'm gonna put
With the asterisk, right? With the
a
asterisk by.
to be determined by that time. You know what I mean? We're gonna put that right now.
Yeah, to be determined. The reason why I say that is because nobody's won shit in a position where I need them to be done won.
Right.
Like
Right.
when we got Dan Quinn, we was hyped up about Dan Quinn because he was a Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator
Mm-hmm.
with with a historic defense.
And wish it
When we
wasn't
got off
his.
the
It
with
wasn't his
off the
defense either.
spill, yeah, but with off the spill, it was okay. He coached a pretty good offense. He coordinated a pretty good offensive scheme with Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry. Uh, if he can get Ryan Tannehill paid, he could bring up the next whoever we get, to be our quarterback. He could bring them up, and we gonna have a real good run game. Well,
Was
we
go ahead, Blackberry.
so we thought as head coaches they could bring that same thing here to Atlanta, and it didn't work out that way. See, Raheem Morris has championship as a defensive coordinator and as a positions coach.
Right.
He ain't won none as a head coach.
That's true.
All right. It's about
So
having that right staff together, which Dan Quinn did have. He just made a bonehead decision in the Super Bowl to let Kyle Shanahan keep doing that dumb shit.
yeah, like I
So
want everybody
they had the squad. They had the squad.
think about your job and think about your position. If you got somebody that's over you, who if you got somebody that's over you, up the rankings, and every year y'all getting office of the year for this
Right.
or trucker of the year for that, but it's really somebody else over you that's calling the shots. So when you get the opportunity to call the shots, now all of a sudden y'all ain't getting these offers of the years. Y'all ain't getting trucker of the year. You ain't getting stalker of the year all of a sudden. And everybody looking around like, well, what happened? Oh, yeah. What's his name left and your boy right there got promoted.
Hmm.
That's what happened.
Right.
Oh, well, hell, that must be the problem. We need to get his ass up out of here.
Hmm.
So listen, man. I'm like I said something last night, and I'm not calling Raheem Morris this, but just for an example, I said I'm not a nostalgia type person. I don't get caught up on nostalgia. I don't do that. Because we was talking about culture, and I was talking about how culture without winning ain't nothing but nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna get caught up on the Raheem Morris. Do I think it was a right hire? Yeah. I think it was the right hire for the reason that I said. It's going in the direction that the league want to go in. So the Falcons are they playing ball now, not going against the grain. Some we ain't did ever, probably, as an organization. And we gonna start seeing a lot of stuff go in our favor with the league, with the umpiring, whatever.
You scratched. Your mic just went out. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
man. Go
my
ahead.
bad. Somebody will call me. But yeah, man, that's what listen. When you're not, then he hasn't won anything as a head coach. Okay, y'all, he hasn't. The guy he bringing that defensive coordinator, Jimmy Lake, he ain't won nothing as a defensive coordinator. The guy they bringing in as offensive coordinator, he ain't won nothing as an offensive coordinator. They still got something to prove. So I ain't like that question right there. Is this coaching staff ready to win? I don't know. They got to show us.
It's a show me league.
Yeah, that's what we at now. Cause we went two different coaching regimes thinking that we had what we needed,
Right.
and it ain't worked out. So yeah, I'm with Blackberry right now. They got to show me now.
All right. Well,
We're gonna
like I said,
support it because they with
that's
that
all you can do.
logo. You know what I mean?
It's all about the
Right.
support, bro. That's my thing too. Support.
All about the support. Mm-hmm.
All right. What you guys think about this right here? Sean Alexander speaks Russell Wilson to Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I read that. I was watching that video that show he was on when he was talking about that.
He said he
didn't
heard rumblings.
I
He didn't look
mean,
like
that
he
might
was
be.
excited to say it.
Yeah. I seen that too. I saw that expression too.
That might be true. Cause they heard rumblings of Bill Belichick to Atlanta too, but that didn't go through. So
Yeah.
like we gonna have to see
No,
what.
they said Arthur wanted to hire Bill. They said the staff.
Yeah,
He
that's what I'm
said
saying.
the front
That's what I'm
office talked
saying.
out of that shit right there.
Grunt came out and said it too.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying. They hear it all day long, but is it gonna happen? That's a whole other story.
This is a two-part question about this, Rich. Russell Wilson to Atlanta. I would like to see that. And I can see that. I can actually see it because of the ties with his wife. You know she runs that house. I hate to say, she runs that house. If she wants to, does she want to come back to the
So
game?
what you saying? Russell Wilson be talking about yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Hold on.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why she runs this house. They don't have 3 babies. She runs the house.
Hey, that's all. They no said. No said. Because I done had 3 and I have no problem with admitting my wife runs my house.
Hey, bro.
And
Yeah.
after her, it's the children. And after
That's it.
them, it's the dog. And then it's me.
I ain't got no dog.
Hey,
you got
we
a
just
3
gotta
step
collect the
process.
plate. We collect the plate. When the plate get made, we collect the food. That's about it.
Now when somebody coming up on property, then now daddy run the house. Now everybody go run hide and daddy got to protect the house.
You know, we just there for security. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
why I teach them how to shoot.
There you go, coach.
That's how
exactly. We hit that gun range twice a week.
We going today. So, but
y'all just gave me something to do today. I ain't had nothing to do today. Now I got something to do.
Yeah, we going today. But yeah, man. So I like to see that, but I don't know. I don't know. We got some quarterback people in this this house we have right here. We got some quarterback people, and I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know where this is gonna lead to. Because I'm not sure if we're gonna even go that route of getting a quarterback. That's some stuff that can happen. We got some quarterback coaches, several on this staff, and this leads to my next.
So, I think we're gonna get a quarterback in here for competition. Period. Purpose.
I'm sure that's gonna happen. But I'm gonna go to this right here. My next question, just to jump off this topic here, is this guy here. What are I'm a bit looking.
You finna bring the cockroaches out now, coach. They coming. They coming cockroaches.
Last question of the day. That's all. This is the last topic of the day.
Yeah, this the main attraction.
Yeah. Can y'all see Desmond starting next year?
Yeah, I can. I can see it happening.
You remember that situation I brought up for you last time, Coach? What did they get a quarterback in here and Desmond Ritter beats the brakes off of him?
Right.
What do we say then?
Or
You're not gonna start him? You got to start him.
yeah, yeah. And that's why I got this thinking about it. I was like, okay, what if we bring in the quarterback in here that's not a top 5 quarterback to compete against Desmond? Like I said, we just hired a plethora of quarterbacks, coaches on his offensive staff.
Yeah, but you don't want to have too many people. You don't want to have too many people
People
coaching
touch
them up.
right. You got TJ, you got his assistants, his quarterback assistant.
Yeah, that's all who you want really
Then
talking to him.
we can't forget, Coach. They got to sell this to Arthur Blank, so they got to bring in a valid quarterback.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me put this question in mind. What if in this interview process, Arthur say, Raheem, can you bring somebody who can work with this to get him right? That makes sure we don't look so stupid for drafting him. That could have happened too. We don't know.
So
What if
you thinking
what if
you thinking that
we got to get rid of his ass? What if we heard that from Bill and Arthur did not want this to be gone?
so you think Arthur believe in this? That what you saying?
I think he does.
He's all Desmond Ritter is the blanks boy. If they ain't nobody figured that out by now, I don't know what you've been paying attention to for the last 2 seasons. Arthur Blank Jr. was scouting Desmond Ritter. He was scouting Desmond Ritter before we hired Terry Fontenot, before we got Arthur Smith. Arthur Blank Jr. was at Cincinnati football games watching Desmond Ritter play. This is not Desmond Ritter. Something they always say, when whoever get fired first, that's gonna tell you a lot. Now, Desmond Ritter, under contract, but I mean it don't cost you nothing to cut him. He's a 3rd round pick. Don't cost you hardly anything to cut him. It don't cost you hardly anything. First person gone was Arthur Smith. You still ain't heard nothing about a change at quarterback from anybody in the organization. You haven't heard you haven't heard any kind of inkling at who they might be bringing in at quarterback. Everything you've been hearing is media driven and fan driven. Literally everything. And we can't say that, well, they ain't gonna say who they looking at. They done told y'all a whole lot of shit since that last game of the season. They done let a lot of cats out the bag. We know more about Rich McKay. We know more about how they felt, why Arthur Smith got fired. You got damn near a whole new coaching staff in here already. You done been told a lot. So they definitely would tell you in some manner. Raheem Morris, Terry Fontenot, who ain't been talking a lot, by the way. Terry, I think that's something that's telling. They would have been unsaid something about what
direction they're going in. Yeah.
What direction they're going in. Desmond Ritter is Arthur Blank Jr. and Arthur Blank's boy. They've been had their eye on him for quite some time. They got who they wanted. Now it's how can we help this boy redeem himself? How can, like Coach just said, how do we not look dumb for picking this boy in the draft? How do we not look dumb for relying on him to bag up a guy who's a backup quarterback? How do we not look dumb for this? We got to get the proper tools for this boy to succeed. Desmond Ritter ain't bad. I came out and said this already. Desmond Ritter a good quarterback. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. He's a good quarterback. He just made inexperienced, boneheaded mistakes that inexperienced quarterbacks are going to make in the league.
If it wasn't
Now
for the
it's
fumbles,
about
he'd be okay with the interception. I'm just saying the fumbles killed
agreed.
Yeah, the fumbles what killed it.
And I said that during the season. If it not for that boy putting the ball on the ground so much, he probably would have never got benched. But it was coming at an alarming rate how much he was putting that ball on the ground.
3 in one game? Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a whole lot.
But then there's a whole nother thing if you got a quarterback out there playing scared to turn the ball over. That's when you usually turn the fucking ball over. If you're not playing free, you're playing not to turn the ball over. You're taking away that natural ability of your play. You're taking away that thrill, the insight that you have out there. So I think he was playing a lot of the game scared to fumble or scared to turn the ball over. And that's why the thing was coming at an alarming rate.
Right. Red Swarm said, I'm saying it loud, I'm saying it proud. Desmond Ritter will not be our starter next year. I'm gonna ask you a question.
We heard Red Swarm and Wolf talk about it all the time on that show. That's what they were talking about.
But what if
Desmond Ritter not gonna be the quarterback?
But the question is,
I don't care what happens.
But what if he is?
That's the point. We don't know. If he beat out whoever bringing him, he deserved the start. I don't care what y'all thought about it last year. If he beats out whoever the fuck they bring in here, he deserved to start.
Are you guys gonna stop being Falcons fans then? Are you gonna continue to do the same?
That means they wasn't never Falcons fan. They stopped because who the hell they put that quarterback?
Exactly.
Red Swarm, you my guy. You my guy. $100,000. But if you don't see that Desmond Ritter can make throws that most quarterbacks that's been long tenured in this league still can't throw. We done seen that boy throw opposite field, leading the man down the field. We done seen that boy do that. We done seen that boy scramble and make plays, keep drives alive. We done seen that boy go down the field with game-winning drives. We done seen him do it.
31
just
seconds.
The way, I mean, we done seen him do it. Just like
31 seconds.
We seen that boy stand in the pocket with pressure breathing down his damn neck and deliver a strike down the field numerous amounts of times. Him making mistakes, we done seen quarterbacks forever throughout history in their first year make the mistakes he was making. He ain't the first one.
We seen their favorite quarterback make a mistake, Mr. Justin Field, who everybody keep trying to get down here. Justin Field got 7 fucking wins in his whole career, dog. But y'all ready to give up on Desmond Ritter to bring that down here.
I sure ain't seen nothing from Justin Fields that would tell me he better than Desmond Ritter. The man that sat here and watched 3 wide open receivers, wide open in his damn face, and he run into a damn sack. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm gonna keep saying. I think Desmond Ritter he was dealt a bad hand. He was dealt a bad hand, bro. You cannot come into the NFL, a game you've never played before, and your head coach say, "Oh, you don't need no quarterback coach. Just going out there. You be all right." That's just like what I said earlier. It's like me coming off a U-Haul truck and somebody give me the key to the fucking 18-wheeler and say, "You got it. You don't need no trainer. You all right." I'm gonna fuck some shit up. I'm getting off the road when I see you.
But yeah, it's just a question, man. Anything can happen. We don't know. You can say, but that means if he gets to be starting quarterback, he's the starting quarterback. You gonna ride with him or you're not. Simple as that. It's not your decision anyway. It's the team's decision. And people keep failing to realize you don't have no money unless you're buying tickets. You're investing into it that way, but you don't have to make a decision on this team. Nobody makes the decision but the coaches and the owners. Simple as that. He ain't gonna be. You don't know. Like I said, the dude was a good quarterback. You guys just don't like it. That's just simple. Say you don't like it. That's what it is. You just don't like it.
Yeah, we ain't saying you comparing them to Justin Field, Red Strong. That Will was just saying that most of the folks that want Justin Fields here in Atlanta, they don't like comparing them to Desmond Riddle, but he ain't showed you that he better than Desmond Riddle. He ain't showed you that.
He got what, 2 more wins overall than no one?
Yeah, over 3 years.
No, that's 4 years, man. Wasn't this his 4th year?
Nah, it was his 3rd year.
His 3rd year? Okay. Anyway, people like who they like. You can't make nobody like nobody. But
right, Desmond going into the 3rd year right now.
Well, 2nd season technically, but yeah,
his 2nd full season technically, right?
But if he's not the starter, he's not the starter. I'm not clamoring for him to be the starter, but it's possible he can be the starter.
I'm just clamoring for them to put the right guy at the spot.
That's all that matters.
I don't care who it is. If it's Desmond, okay, I'm with it. If not, okay, I'm with it. But I'm just saying, I just feel he deserves a fair shot.
But do y'all actually think the Falcons are going to move up to the top 3 or top 4?
If they do, it ain't going to be to get a quarterback.
They really don't even have to move to get a quarterback. A quarterback will actually fall to them at 8. I guarantee it. You can see it years past.
Yeah, somebody. Now, Chicago, are they going to keep Justin? Or are they going to trade him? Are they playing that role?
Well, some of what I done read, it look they aiming towards keeping Justin Fields.
That's what I'm reading into too. I think they're just trying to give him that 1st round pick to get more picks.
Right.
That's what it looks like to me. But do I want to give up my next year's pick? No.
No, man. That's what I was telling my brother, bro. The Chicago is not gonna settle for just one. They're not gonna just settle for a 2nd round pick, man.
However,
they're not gonna settle. They're not gonna settle for that.
We do have some trade pieces now. I'm just saying.
Yeah, 2nd round picks. Oh, you talking about? Oh, no. You talking about on the team? You talking about players? Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
We got player stock, that's for sure. We got some trade stock.
We got player stock, so. But I can see that. But other than that, man, I don't know. Hey, when he said, I like Russ Cook for 2 years and that Dez learned, that's possible. But until anything's happened, it's hard to put that label that Russ coming here. I know what we kind of want to a degree, but are the Falcons willing to do that? Are the Falcons willing to pay Russ? Because people are he gonna be no. Russ gonna probably want about $20 million. I'm just saying. But if once cover releases, they got to pay him $53 million. Dumbass team when they do that. But anyway,
they got to eat most of his contract.
Most of all of it. That's what I'm saying. That's $53 million, bro. That's a lot. And then they
highlight. Go ahead.
They be some serious salary cap hell this year, so they won't be able to do poo-poo.
They were hoping Russell was going to be that missing piece. And it really wasn't his fault. His offensive line went to trash this.
No, it wasn't a performance issue, Blackberry. That man had good numbers. That was a Sean Payton fucking problem.
And the offensive line, they sucked.
They're not that yet. The offensive line ain't that good because Russell runs this like that too. But Russ has been running for his life since he's been in pro.
Yeah, he have, bro. Because
So,
Seattle ain't
Sean,
never had no good offensive line. But maybe
Sean Payton don't want to pay him that contract. That's what the main goal was. He don't want to pay him that contract.
He ain't Drew Brees. I'm just saying that too. I'm gonna put it out there.
He ain't that boy.
If it was Drew Brees, pay that man.
But then again, Drew Brees, man, look,
He was different.
I hate the skank, but Drew Brees was different, bro.
He was different. Yeah.
Different. He was just
And
different.
Russ
He
was
just saw
taller
the
than Drew
field.
Brees too.
Yeah, Drew just saw the field better than most quarterbacks see the field. Like it, and he had very good instincts.
Yes.
Highlight Red Swarm.
The last one.
No, the one up there where he say, "Coach, that's not fair."
Where we at? Let me see where we at. Let's see. Where we at?
He say, "Coach, that's not fair. I don't."
Oh, what the hell is Swan talking about now?
Any personal biases against Ritter.
I didn't say.
He said y'all got the big mic. Like we'll never let you come on and talk on Red Swan. Come on now, bro. What's up?
He said, "What my stance is that we have assembled a division. What he say? A division winning caliber team.
Caliber talent is not on par with them.
His talent level is not what is it that he doesn't do well as far as a quarterback? What is it that he doesn't do well?
Right, take the turnovers out. Take the turnovers out. Tell me that this man that put throws on the dime last year. Tell me that this man that put throws on the dime. We ain't saying all that, Red Swan. All we saying is he didn't get a fair shot. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna let Red Swan come in here.
Yeah, give him the link.
Yeah, give him a guy. That my man $100 grand. Let him get that. Give him a link.
This is only for Red Swan because I got 18 more minutes. I ain't doing no 3-hour show.
Yeah, and I got to go get the family and stuff.
I got to go to the range. I got some pistols I need to shoot.
But my man $100 grand. Come on, talk to us.
Come on, Red Swan. There it is. I got one invite. Nobody else.
Because I just don't like to say his talent level is not where it need to be at for a division winning caliber team. There's nothing I've seen him not be able to throw. I done seen him be able to throw everything on the passing tree. Everything. He can move out the pocket, extend plays. He can take out running when you need him to. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out what talent level, what's wrong with his talent. Dropping the ball, putting the ball on the ground, that ain't talent. That's just making bonehead decisions.
My thing is we willing to give.
What's up, fellas?
We willing to give first round picks 1,000 years in a day to build themselves. But just because he's the third round, we want to throw that motherfucker up on the bus.
But Will, what I'm asking you is, and Coach, what's happening with y'all fellas, man? Will,
what's happening?
My boy, home team from McDonough, Georgia. What's up, Black?
I'm in McDonough right now.
What's up, Red
Coach? Listen, I say, man, damn, we done had a great show. Coach, wait till the end of the show to stir up this damn hot.
You know he got to shake the tree. You know he got to shake the tree.
He did. I said, boy, look at here. Hey, but listen, Will, this is what I want to ask you though. And I agree with you 1,000%. That seemed like what it come down to. But Will, is it fair or is it fair? Draft picks are very, 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 very valuable. And the closer that you get to the number one, the more valuable it is. I mean, Blackberry just got through saying a second ago now. Let's keep it 100 now.
Well, think about the Red Swan. We, as fans, see the draft pick more important than these teams do. Teams are just draft picks to what they need to build their team with. You feel what I'm saying? So
no, I disagree with that now.
The way the draft's supposed to work. The draft's supposed to work. You building depth for your team. That's the way it's supposed to work.
I think the teams and the personnel and coach looking around, because I know he agree with me.
I'm just
their jobs are directly linked to the personnel that they assemble. So, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Them draft picks are very, very valuable to them. And okay, so what I'm trying to say is, we'll check this out. Do you look at a coaching staff and say, man, them jokers missed on a first round pick or bust? If they miss on the 6th or 7th round, nobody really pays attention to that. But they directly get credit for being able to make hits on 5th round picks, 4th round picks, 3rd round picks. They say this guy knows how to evaluate talent. So the more picks that you have in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd round, you would think that they can put together a better team because you get better players in those rounds. That is a fact. I don't know if we can dispute that.
Check this out, though, Red Swan. Why you think they always say best player available?
Because players get pushed down for various reasons.
Think about it. When teams draft for needs, how many times do that work out? It used to be a lot of busts for those, right?
That's a phrase that I hate. That's a phrase that I hate. And I know we limited on time here, Coach. I heard you what you said. That's a phrase that I hate because in my thinking, I think the philosophy of most teams when they go into their war rooms to draft, it's a combination of position of need and the best player available at that position of need. So I don't think there's such a thing as best player available versus position of need. Why would a team go out and draft a quarterback if they got Justin Herbert? They're not going to do that. But they might need a quarterback.
Why did
that ain't how it works, Red Swan. They got a board set up. You know what I'm saying? They got a board set up. Now, if we got a top quarterback and he got good time left on it, of course we're not going to get the quarterback. We're going to go down to the next player we had at the top of the board, and if he's still available, that's how we're going to go get him. If he's a need for us, that's what we're going to get. That's how it works.
Why did we draft Calvin Ridley? Why did we draft Bijan Robinson?
Hey, Blackberry, that was completely an Arthur Smith pick. And nobody can tell me that Bijan wasn't his pick. That was Arthur Smith pick.
What about Calvin Ridley?
Now, Calvin Ridley he had dropped down the board, and we did have the need of a receiver. It was not our most priority position. I'll give you that. But if you get a player and you know the talent is there, okay, so check this out. This is even more recency than that, Blackberry. Happened last year with your boy Carter from Georgia. That boy has undeniable talent. Philly wasn't willing to say, I'm going to let this talent pass us by. Other teams did. They said, it's a risk. He started sliding down the board. Man, that boy should have been a top 4 pick last year, top 5. He should have been drafted ahead of that kid, Richardson, who went to Indianapolis. He should have. But he slid down the board because they had these questions.
But that just go to show you, it depends on the team.
Absolutely.
That's the main fact right now.
Need a position, and best player available. We've drafted best player available numerous of times.
So Blackberry, let me say this to you. Perfect example dealing with our team in the upcoming draft. Everybody and their mama know that we're in the market for a quarterback. Can we agree on that?
I don't know if our coaching staff know that. I don't know. We don't know. They ain't said.
Okay, so we'll go one by one. So Blackberry, you say you're unsure. Will, what do you say? Do you think our team is in need of, and I ain't saying drafting, I ain't saying free agency, I ain't saying trade, but do you think we're in need of a quarterback?
Yeah, we're going to get a quarterback for competition purposes. Yeah, for sure.
What do you say, Coach?
I feel the same. As getting a quarterback, yeah, we need another quarterback. We definitely do. But that was the point. Like I said this earlier. Without the competition of last year with Desmond, he had that open mind that this is his job. He was given the job without any competition. Yep. So by doing that, that was a setback on that kid. I hate to say it was a setback.
Sure was.
But to put this into perspective, Art Smith kind of ruined the kid a little bit last year.
He did. See, this is where I really wanted to get on here and talk to y'all. Because, see, man, I'm going to tell you something. We have a toxic environment among our fan base, man, on a lot of issues. But quarterback, to me, is the most divisive, It is. And you know what, Rex? Listen, I'm telling you, Blackberry, for good reason. There ain't no position more important in this game than the quarterback position. You got to get it right, man. You get and I don't care if a team try year after year after year after year after year. Until they get it right, your team ain't going but so far, man. So that's why I say that. And another reason I'm gonna say this: if you count the numbers of quarterbacks that we have on this team, we got to get a quarterback from somewhere. So we getting a quarterback now. Blackberry, to your point, that's why I said I want to drive this home. You said just a minute ago, and I agree with you 1,000%. Coach asked, or I think somebody put the question in and Coach read it. Do they see us moving up in the draft for a quarterback? I don't know. I think they'll try because I think it's 3 top 5 worthy quarterbacks coming out. Will the top 3 teams that hold the number 1, 2, and 3 position, are they going to be willing to sell? Honestly, I don't think there's a price you can pay them to pass over one of these guys. But even if the top 3 guys, maybe one of the 2 teams might be willing to say, I'll stick with what I got, or I'll gamble and try to get a veteran, or I'll take a lion's share haul and get off my position and let somebody else move up here. But I think them top 3 teams is locked in on quarterbacks, man.
Okay, I'm just going to just throw off the subject just a little bit. So, in other words, you saying Chicago is pretty much done with Justin Fields.
Yeah. He man, they taking a quarterback.
So
man.
Hold on, let me finish. I'm not saying you in general. So why in the hell would Atlanta want a quarterback that another team trying to get rid of after 3 years?
After 3 years,
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this in as funny terms as I can.
Okay.
All right. All of us men, all the women, y'all mute us for a minute because I don't want y'all to hear this. All right. This is just for the fellas in the chat. So you've been dating, let me see, Kelly Rowland. Bad babe. Oh, now she might be somebody's. She might be somebody's personal preference. You see what I'm saying? She's a stunner. But guess who's showing you attention and telling you maybe we can hook up? Beyonce. So you got options now.
Can I have both?
Actually, Blackberry, in this scenario, they can. So it's no guarantee that Chicago has to do anything with Justin Fields and they can still take the number 1 draft. Remember, Chicago was not as bad of a team as it's made out to be. That number 1 pick they got from Carolina, the worst team in the league. Chicago actually had a better season than us. They're picking number 9 in their own rights by their play on the field. But you asked me the question, I'm going to try to be as direct as I can. I paid in a little analogy because they have options. And to me, the options that they have, which will allow them to pick a better quarterback and at the same time reset their rookie pay scale, is staring them in the face. No different than what they did with Josh Rosen. You got a chance to get better at the position for cheaper. It's a smart move.
What I really want to know, Will, what I really want to hear from
you. So what you're saying, hold on.
It ain't even about Justin Fields.
Go ahead, Coach.
It has to be about Justin Fields. You draft that man number 1 also. So why?
No, they drafted him as their number 1 pick, but I think he was number 10. He was number 10 in the draft.
High.
That is high.
He was the second quarterback taken, I think. Second or third quarterback taken.
I agree with you, but also you got to look at draft class too. Nobody is debating that the year that Desmond came out was one of I ain't gonna say nothing else then. There, boom, you said it. So the year that Fields came out versus this year with Caleb Williams, let's call it what it is, whether you like the kid and the way he painted his fingernails or not. You can call it, and Coach, you out there on the West Coast, man. You know the sort of attention that boy gets, Coach.
Listen, I'm a Georgia dog. Dude,
Hey,
I
but
do not
Red
watch
Swan,
Pac-12.
Coach, I know that. Yeah, I know what your heart
let's not
bleeds.
forget
Yeah.
Red Swan when your boy Justin Field came out of Ohio State, he was one of the
Yeah.
top quarterback prospects. So he still would be at the top in this year's draft.
No, he wouldn't be
He
ahead of it. I'm gonna tell
he
you
was
something.
he was a Heisman finalist. Red Swan.
Will. Let me say this to your point. Drake May and Caleb Williams. Okay, so Justin was a Heisman finalist. Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams won the Heisman. So to your point, you got to give them the nod. If that's one of the criteria.
He still will be in the top 10 though, right there.
Oh,
he still will be right there.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something. You might laugh at me when I say this. Y'all check out what I'm finna say, and I want y'all to think about what I'm finna say. Let's just be brothers and be Falcons fans and let's talk. No toxicity in here at all. All right, now check out my point. Will, check out what I'm finna tell you.
You ain't got to say that. Red Swan, that go without telling.
Blackberry, you know that.
Without saying.
You already know that, man. But Will, I love the point that you just made because check out what I'm finna tell you. And hear me well on this, Will. Is Michael Penix a reach? I try to say Penix because I don't want it to sound like penis. Is Michael Penix a reach at number 8?
No, he's not a reach.
A reach?
He's not a reach.
He got accolades. I wouldn't say that's a reach.
That's right. He got talent. The boy, I'm gonna tell you something.
He's the best passer in the game. I think he's the best
by far, coach,
in football.
By far, that boy arm talent is next level. But the question on him is them knees, them legs.
We back at the system he played in now. Now we back at the system. He played in a more pass-happy system.
Okay, what you think we gonna have next year?
He got
Coach, what we gonna have next year?
Say it again.
Say what?
What we gonna have next year? We'll say he played in a more pass-oriented system.
Oh, we're gonna be throwing the ball a lot, yo.
There you go.
We're gonna throw the ball.
There you go. Say we're
gonna be balanced. We're gonna be balanced. We're gonna be balanced.
But I don't want to get sidetracked because you just said something that I love. And Coach, I'm gonna stop holding y'all up. I'm gonna say this because Will just made a beautiful point. Okay, let me bring this thing home. Check me out now, Blackberry. So
I'm ready to bring it home.
Will say Justin Fields will be a top 10 quarterback in this draft. I agree with you. So right now we say Chicago. I'm saying Chicago, the Patriots, and Washington is looking for a quarterback. 1, 2, 3. Let's just say that for those 3, you put Caleb Williams, Drake May, and Jaden Daniels. Now, ain't no guarantee it's gonna go like that, but I'm just saying.
You gonna put Drake May over Justin Fields at that point?
Oh yeah.
A Heisman finalist.
I would. So in my analogy, and we can talk about it, but in my analogy, then we look at who else could fall in that top 10 that you just mentioned, and who else needs a quarterback. Now, the ironic thing about this is Justin Fields might actually, in your scenario, be a quarterback that we would look at number 8.
But why? But listen.
You feel me, Will? I'm just saying based on what Will just said.
I thought you was going to drive it home with why we put the link out there for you. You said that Desmond Riller's talent level isn't up to par to being on a team that's capable of winning the division.
And guess what? Will immediately, and rightfully so, started talking about the turnovers. And Blackberry, I heard you say it while I was trying to get on StreamYard, so it was in and out on me. But I think you made the point. Well, the turnovers ain't directly a matter of his talent. I don't know that I agree with that because it might be the talent above his shoulders that's causing it. But this is my point. What is the number one? What is the coach? You're a coach. And I don't think, and we might get different answers, but I think we're going to agree on the answer when I tell y'all what I'm thinking. I'm just curious. What would we say is the number one rule and the most important thing in football?
Protect the ball.
Ding, 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 ding. You hear coaches say all the time, it's about ball, ball, ball. I don't care who it is, you'll hear them say it's about ball. You got to protect the ball. Guess what Desmond Ridder does not do at a high level to me? He don't protect the ball. Point blank, period. As Dre Murphy would say.
Is that
Point blank,
talent? Is that talent, or is that just making boneheaded decisions?
But Blackberry, I said talent
That's
above the
not
shoulders.
Or is that lack of mentor?
No, I ain't gonna say that, Will.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, coaching can help him see and adjust to the speed at the NFL level. But by the time a guy has been in college football, high school, he gets he starts to see and recognize what's there and what's not there. That clock, he has to speed his own clock up for moving off of.
Check this out though, Redfall. If a coach always sitting here telling you, making it seem like if you turn the ball over every time, you're going to be benched. What you think you're finna play like? You're going to play scared to turn the ball over, right? But that wasn't the case with Desmond. That wasn't the case with Desmond. Why was it?
So Coach just got through saying that one of Arthur Smith's failings was that he gave that boys to the keys to the game, to the offense, and let it be known without any competition. Desmond was not playing in the fear that if he made a mistake, he was going to get benched.
And that go back to the point. What I said earlier. It's just like you giving me the key to a fucking 18 wheeler and they ain't had no training for it.
But my point though,
that was on Arthur Smith right there.
I'm trying to stay with you though. You said that he could have been playing with the fear that if he made a mistake, he was gonna get benched.
That was at the end of it right now. At the beginning, the coach gave him the keys without any proper competition or training.
And they didn't even give him a preseason, man. Arthur Smith messed that boy up, y'all.
He messed him up. That's why I get back to coaches can fuck up some shit too.
Let me put this across everybody. All right, we understand that Desmond he was in a no-win situation. I'm gonna put it up.
Yeah.
If now think about this, we know Smith didn't develop Desmond correctly. We know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't agree on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got several guys in here now who has actually helped quarterbacks out.
That's right.
So the reason I asked could Desmond be the starter is how do we know he can't be developed?
So, Coach, this is my point on that, and I want y'all to hear me well on this. I'm not. First of all, Desmond will be on the team next year. Ain't nobody ever heard me say he won't be on the team.
Yeah, you're right.
He gonna be on the team. If you ask me if he can be the starter, the main reason that I say no is because the system and the offense that he played in, which was our offense. I don't want to make it seem like I'm talking about a different team. Our offense last year, he had such a poor outing and display that no new coaching staff is going to run it back with him. They're not going to run it back with the same thing. Listen, man, I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm going to hit you with a OG Sam knowledge in there.
Rob would be crazy. Rob would be crazy to start out doing exactly what Rob would be crazy to start out doing exactly what Arthur Smith failed with. He gonna come with his own truck for you truckers. He gonna come with his own truck.
What will Troy Aikman number look like his rookie year?
I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to do that.
Okay. What will Peyton Manning number look like?
I don't want to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna stand on mine, and you're not gonna like where I'm coming from, but I'm gonna tell you why I want to do that.
Let me say this right here.
I am not gonna use my mouth and my tongue to compare Desmond Ridder to none of them Hall of Fame quarterbacks. I ain't gonna do it.
That's what y'all mess up at. Y'all cannot use.
Was they Hall of Famers in their rookie year?
Y'all cannot use the Hall of Fame quota on this. We're not talking about the Hall of Fame years. We're talking about their rookie year. Rookie year. That's what we're comparing. That's how you compare. I'm comparing the rookie year.
Okay, since you want to do that.
Hold on. Let me break it down.
Go ahead, because I can do this now.
I'm saying If they go get the quarterback you want, who do you want right now?
Who do I
What
want?
quarterback do you want?
I want
Yes.
Jaden Daniels.
Okay, say no more. If they go get Jaden Daniels, they both come into preseason with the same competition, and your boy Desmond Ritter blow the socks off Jaden Daniels. He do not deserve to start.
Yes, he does.
Okay, point. Hey, and that's it. That's all I'm saying.
This
Okay.
is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to know, Swan. This is what I wanted to know. What is it that Desmond Ritter doesn't do well as a quarterback? Not the mistakes are the mistakes. They all make mistakes. The inexperienced ones especially make mistakes. But what is it that he doesn't do well as a quarterback that you've seen that says that his talent level ain't up to par?
So Blackberry, and I'm gonna say this because I have looked at it. And you can fight right back at me and say, Red, I disagree with you. You know, I saw something different. But I go on a particular podcast. I got a good association with some fellas over there in Carolina, and I get them hell and they give me hell. And they would be the first to tell you, y'all got Red Swarm wrong, man. He stood up for Desmond Ritter when they was dogging him. Let me tell you what the let me tell you.
He would against the
Oh, I mean,
rivals.
without saying, but what I'm saying is that over here, people attack me saying that I don't like Desmond Ritter. And that could be no further from the truth. I said that I knew coming into the season he was our starting quarterback, and I was wanting to see how he did. Now, after seeing him this season and evaluating him, let me tell you, and this is how I answer your question. In the preseason and when he was drafted, you know, I got pissed off because all of these analysts, all of these NFL experts were saying the problem with Desmond Ritter is that he's not consistent. He doesn't throw with accuracy. They said his accuracy isn't there. You know what I started to see over the season? He wasn't accurate, man. He wasn't accurate. And consistently, he wasn't there. Very seldom did I see him get to his third read, man. Now, Will, you said this and I agree. Can that be coached up and developed over time? Yes, it can. But and y'all please hear me. Everybody who can hear my voice, hear what I'm saying. If we had a young team, right? And we were just in a rebuilding. See, we're not a rebuilding team. We're a ready to go now team. And I know we all agree on that. If we were a rebuilding team, I'm telling y'all right now, I would stand and be really strong for Desmond Ritter. But my point is, we're not a rebuilding team. We're a ready to win now team. That's why we're talking about veteran quarterbacks. It ain't no mystery that people are talking about Russ Wilson coming here. It ain't no mystery they talking about us making a deal for Kirk Cousins, because they know that if you plug a quarterback who has done it before and who is ready to win in this system, it'll take off. Desmond Ritter needs development.
Hold on. You just said you want Jaden Daniels in here, Red Swan. You just said it.
I just said
That's not a veteran. That's not a veteran.
I know it. 100%. But you also said if Desmond beat him out, and I let you have that, there ain't no way in hell that Desmond Ritter would beat out Jaden Daniels.
I got one more question for you. What makes you say we're ready to win? We've been 7-10 for 3 years in a row. There's nothing to show that we're ready to win yet. And
Coach, that's why Arthur Smith got fired.
Right. So
that's the number one reason he got fired. So that Terry Fontenot and Arthur Blank spent big money and gave him everything he needed to be able to win, and he could not produce. He could not produce. And aside from him, y'all, and I think we'll disagree on this, but this is my humble opinion. Aside from the head coach, which in turn was the offensive coordinator as well, so you kill two birds with one stone, but you also put two eggs in the same basket. You got rid of him, and the other thing that held this team back was the quarterback play. Like it or not, those were the two things that held the team back.
And he wasn't developed by Arthur Smith. But then you said that you didn't see him go to the third read. What I seen him do was go through too many reads at some time. He was holding the ball too long. Sometimes he had to know
Yes,
when
I
to
agree
throw
with
the
that.
ball away.
I agree with
But
that. Yes.
but it don't fit. It don't fit with what you were saying though. You said he wasn't
But
going
you
through his
corrected
read.
me,
He
and
was
you're
going
right,
through his
Will.
read.
You're right. You're right. I have to give you that. You're right. Many times, and that's why I think the fumbles was there because the pocket had done collapsed, and then he would try to take off, and the tackles and the D ends was swiping the ball because he was just pulling it down late, and the pressure was already on him. You're right. But
Yeah.
again, it
So
goes back to what
the most
Blackberry
thing
said. I
right here,
said, yep.
the most thing right here is that Arthur Smith did not develop this guy. That's the point, blank in the period. He didn't develop this guy.
So, Will, this is what I'm saying. Will Desmond Ridder be a better NFL quarterback with proper tutelage and development? Yes. For everybody who think Red Swarm hate Desmond Ridder, please hear what I just said. Will he be a better quarterback with more competent quarterback play in the NFL with training and development? Again, my answer is yes. Will it happen next year while he's starting at the same time for Atlanta? No. That came out my mouth too. So no matter who we get next year, I don't think Ra is gonna run the risk of his first year with this new offensive coordinator of failing, doing the same thing that Arthur Smith just got fired for. I don't think that's intelligent. I don't think that'll be a smart thing to do. So the offense gonna look different. Are you gonna
Hey,
bench?
Coach, Blackberry trying to get back in, Coach.
So when I say look different,
But the
what
thing
I
is, what
mean
I got
is
to a lot of folks, who say it's time for us to move on from Dan the Riddle. All I want to know, do he not deserve a chance for a competition against whoever y'all favorite quarterback is coming in here to win the job? Do he not, or do he deserve a chance to compete?
Will, what I'm saying is, and you have to envision this scenario. Okay, and I'm gonna say I'm quick run through them. You know, is Kyle Pitts gonna start next year at tight end?
Of course.
Yes, he's your
Is
number
Drake
one tight
London
end.
is Drake
Yes,
London gonna start next year at wideout?
Of course.
yes.
Is BJ and Tyler Algier gonna start in the backfield?
Of course.
Is our same offensive line, two of which were rated as PFF at the highest of their position on the offensive side of the ball, are they going to be intact coming into next year?
Of course.
So if we run back with the same quarterback, what is different than the offense that just got our last head coach fired?
The play
A
call.
quarterback, coaching. Coaching is the difference.
Okay.
Think about it.
Okay.
What if you put
Hold on,
your
Will,
boy
hold on, Will.
You
CJ
got me,
Sprout?
Blackberry.
Go ahead,
Blackberry, you
Blackberry.
already know
Go ahead.
how I operate. I knew Blackberry wasn't going to give me no room to wiggle. Go ahead on.
I got 2 points I want to make here. First, accuracy is ball placement. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Accuracy is ball placement. You can't watch Desmond Ridder play and tell me that he ain't accurate with the ball. He puts the ball exactly where it needs to be. He got a strong enough arm to put it in tight spaces. He got a strong enough arm to lead receivers down the field, and he's accurate enough to throw receivers open. We've seen
And Blackberry, you can't tell me that putting it in the hands of the opposite team is where it need to be.
That's mistakes.
That's an accuracy issue too.
That's not an accuracy issue. That's making mistakes. When we saw
Okay,
him
we agree to disagree.
Listen,
I got hold on. Anyway, if Desmond has less fumbles, you still feel the same way?
No. The fumbles
Point
are on
made.
him. The fumbles are on him. The interceptions are a multitude of things. So I'm not totally disagreeing with Blackbear. Interceptions happen, but the fumbles are on him.
One more
You
question.
just said interception of accuracy, dog. So you definitely was blaming the interceptions on him. So it's
But I
like
said it's a multitude of things.
he wasn't even the top turnover guy in the league. If
He
you
was
take away the fumbles,
close enough to the top that I don't like
if you,
it.
Hold on. One more question, Bill. Who's the better quarterback? Trevor Lawrence or Desmond Ridder?
at this point in their career, it's gonna have to be Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Trevor Lawrence. But you know what Trevor Lawrence did? He got a coach that guided him through.
go on somewhere with it.
Okay.
Go ahead, coach.
Statistically, it ain't that much difference between them.
Technically right, but you rather have Trevor. Trevor had 7 turnovers, fumbles also, but he had 14 interceptions. Desmond only had 12.
And you can clearly see the leadership difference in the two of them two guys, man.
So that's
you can
based on
clearly
what?
see it.
So Okay, I'm getting to that point. So it's based on coaching.
Yeah.
So opportunities, chances. So I understand you saying that it can go wrong. It could. But until we really know with the proper coaching, I guess you can say, or the proper play calling, or so, what do you want to call it? We really don't know what Desmond really has.
Which bring me to this, Coach. The second thing I was going to say, if we run the ball in
certain situations,
and Desmond don't get those extra opportunities to make mistakes as an inexperienced quarterback.
Thank you.
Some of this is corrected just by making a better choice on play calling in certain situations. It's timing, and it's play calling, it's coaching. When you got to, and it's something that, because this something that San Francisco don't get enough credit for, that Kyle Shanahan don't get enough credit for. He doesn't put Brock Purdy in positions to look he's a problem.
There you go.
He
give him plenty of options. He give him plenty of options as well.
Now, so in other words, this play calling, design of play calling is a crucial point of what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Is Daniel going to be the starter next year? I don't know. I really don't care. I just want to win. I don't give up.
Me too, Coach. At the end of the day, that's all. And let me say this, Will. I got to say this. Thank y'all for this time on here with y'all boys, man. Will, I got to say this. You know, you made a comment earlier, and it's just between me and you. Nobody else need to hear this, but hear me good when I say this. Me and Coach the same age, so I ain't no young pup, man. But when you say if Desmond Ridder is here or ain't here, or I hate Tom Brady, but if they somehow or another, against all odds, got him to come here and quarterback next year, even Tom Brady can't stop me from being a Falcons fan. I've been a Falcons fan since 1985. And bro, let me tell you something. I'm going to die a Falcons fan. You feel me? So for anybody who
said you weren't going to be a Falcons fan, Red?
No, I ain't say you said I wasn't going to be one. You said you wonder if Desmond Ridder is the quarterback, will I be a Falcons fan? And I'm telling you, I will.
No, we will talk. Me and Blackberry will talk about in general of people. If Desmond Ridder would become the starter, would they stop being Falcon fans? Then I said they wouldn't be Falcon fans.
You already know it, Red. You gonna have us go at it, Blackberry.
I gotta get Will and Swarm in the pit.
Will, let's do it, homeboy. Let's do it.
Y'all know I'm down every day. So it don't matter. Y'all already know.
I already know. I'm gonna have to get to practicing.
And they go for him too. They go for him too. They go for him too.
Will, I know you stand on yours. I'm gonna have to get to practicing to be ready for you, bro.
Like I said, we all for the same thing, man. It's all about the team.
Yeah,
it's all about the team, and winning.
But that's the main thing I was trying to get folks to understand. Play calling play a big role in this man, Desmond Ridder, descent.
Development.
You know what I'm saying? And the development properties. Because think about it. Like I keep trying to tell people, Houston was the top yard after catch team in the league last year. Yep. They was at the top of the league.
Yeah,
they play caller got the ball out of his hand quickly. And when it was time to throw a deep pass, they did. But they got the ball out of his hand quickly. That's what I'm saying.
And guess what I think our team looks like as currently assembled with our coaching staff. With Raheem, the defensive mind, being the head coach, just like with their head coach being a defensive mind. I'm telling you, man, I think in a lot of ways, I see our staff shaping up like them boys, man, with a young, innovative, offensive minded coordinator with Zach Robinson. I'm telling you, man, don't be surprised if Atlanta, we click. And this is where
your skill position guys are young.
Yes.
You got to keep those guys excited.
Yeah. Coach, you said it perfectly earlier, man.
They go ATL Leo, man. I ain't saying no shit like that.
This is where I stand. This is where I stand on us, Blackberry, what you just said earlier. Y'all know it's a known fact that all teams get to erase the whiteboard and start new every year.
Oh, yeah.
So there's excitement in every fan base, every team, at least most fans that I think feel like their team gonna go 17-0. Now we know damn well they ain't, but at least people feel like, man, we getting a fresh start. I think the 7-10 had got stale. It got stale for Arthur Blank. Man, and when we was coming down the line and I saw them last few games, I say, man, this shit, it's starting to look like another 7-10. Man, if we could have went 8-9 or 6-11, but that 7-10 again, I think that shit got under Arthur Blank's skin,
Exactly.
man. And
No, I said at the beginning of the season we had to have a double-digit win, or it was a fail. Period.
Yeah,
because we got everything that he wanted. We got everything that he wanted.
I think he could have lost less. Like I think a 6-11. I think he probably could have kept his job.
Yes, depending on which games that we won and lost, Coach. I agree with you. Yeah,
but the way we lost some of these games, man, it's like what the.
Yeah, head scratching.
And he lost it. He lost it in that New Orleans game, man. He made himself look bad as a coach going out there fussing with that man like that. I know that embarrassed Arthur Blank because Arthur Blank is a classic owner, man. And for him to go out there and show his ass cussing like that, maybe it was the right thing to do because he was pissed off. And maybe he was feeling certain pressures. Maybe he had been told something.
He knew.
There you go, Coach. There you go.
He knew it was over with.
Yeah. When Arthur Blank came on the sideline, he had his hand and he was at the ground walking his head down.
So what you're saying is Arthur Smith said, I'm finna cut somebody's ass out. Yeah, he said.
He on our way to the playoffs, we would have loved that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Blackberry. Hey, Arthur Smith say, I'm finna cut somebody's ass out, man. He cut somebody slap out, boy. So
I was like, what did I do? That's how he looked like.
I just want the fan base to realize something now. When you're evaluating the guy's talent, if you look at the mistakes he made and not what he does well, then you're not giving him a proper analysis on his talent.
That is unfair. I agree with you.
So when I watch Desmond Ritter as a quarterback, when I watch him be able to throw opposite field, leading the receiver up the field, he did that to Jonnu Smith a few times. He did this. I see him scramble and make plays. It ain't that he ain't talented enough, y'all. It's that he has to be smarter with his decision making with the ball, and you can't put the ball on the ground at an alarming rate. Nobody can do that.
That's what killed him.
So let me ask y'all this. I heard one thing that each of us has said, and I think we all agree on. You say that Desmond will have competition, right?
We hope.
You say that he did not get adequate competition last year, correct?
Or preseason.
They just gave the reins to him after Mariota was gone. Everybody kind of assumed in those last 4 games he's our quarterback coming in. Now, whether or not they should have tried harder, I mean, it was announced very early on that Heineke was going to be his backup. So that right there was a signal that he's not going to have any competition the job as he is. So what I'm saying is, if he has competition next year, and this goes back to what Will says, if he blows the doors off that competition, man, I'd be the biggest fool in the world to still stand up and say, put him on the bench, man. He ain't better than them. Yeah, he is. He beat the competition. If you're
gets beat out, that means he had competition.
There you go.
That's all that matters.
And that's all they can ask for, man. That's all they can ask for.
And that's all my argument was. Do he not deserve an opportunity to compete for the job?
Yeah.
That's all my argument was.
Well, that's wrong. He's never said that Desmond should not be on the team. He's never said that.
But what Red Swan did say, he said, I don't see none in my life or my being seeing this guy starting on this team.
Yeah, he did say that.
That's what he did say.
And you know why I say that? The main reason I say that is not his level of play this year, but I don't think that a new coaching staff is going to come in here and run it back just like it was and expect different results. What is that called? If you do the same thing and expect different results.
Well, no, they're not gonna run it back with the same thing because they bring in competition. That's a different. He didn't have competition last year. That's what I'm saying. If he brings in competition and he beats the nose off the competition, ain't no way I'm finna tell that man he ain't starting. You got it, my boy. You earned it. There you go.
Well,
There you go.
it might be a question of whether he's better than Justin Fields or not. But if you're telling me if the competition is Russ or Kirk Cousins, Desmond gonna be holding the clipboard next year, bro.
And then it's very possible.
Which we all good with because
I
he
agree
got
with
the
that.
right veteran tutelage in front of him.
Because he's behind a veteran who succeeded in this league.
But Will, it gets to my point. It gets to my stance. He won't be starting. That's all I'm saying. We can't just throw that out. You can't just throw that out the window now.
That, Ranswan. You ain't going to escape with that.
I say,
but you know what? He's entitled to his own opinion. And I hear what you're saying, Ranswan. I can see the competition. Is that they're going to give him the opportunity? If they give him the opportunity and he works hard at it, he could be the starter. But we don't know until that happens. I'm not even going to say. And
one thing I can tell y'all for sure, whether he's the starter or whether he ain't, I'm going to be right here supporting y'all, boys.
Hey, you better believe that. That's what the fan supposed to do. But you did say, I don't see Dan Marilla being Jaden Daniels for nothing in the word. That's what you did say.
No, Coach. Actually, let me correct Will. What I said is, I'm saying it loud and I'm saying it proud. Right. That's actually my words right there.
Okay, yeah, I left that out. My bad. I left that part out. But what you said after that? What did you say after that?
Oh, I said he would not be our starter next season.
And then what you just say when we just had a conversation now? You just said ain't no way he beat Jaden Daniels. Did you say that?
No, I didn't say that.
He didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Now, Will, I've been married two times. I've been married 2 times. Now, you can't put words in my mouth, Will, now. You can ask my 2 ex-wives. You can't make me say something I ain't said.
Listen, once y'all get out, when me and Red Swan were going back and forth together, back and forth at it, go back and relook at it. He said, ain't no way Desmond Ritter is going to beat Jaden Daniels. That's what he said.
I did say that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I did say that. Okay. I did say that. Yeah.
So what makes you have that confidence in that Jaden Daniels, who never played in the NFL, to say that he will not get beat out by Desmond Ritter?
Because let me tell you, I'll give you one quick answer and we can move on from this. If it break down on Jaden Daniels, he probably will go for 60 yards and score a touchdown. Period.
See, look, I knew the runner was going to come in, Coach. Why you going to say something about the feet? Come on. Go ahead.
Who was that?
Yeah,
go ahead, Ranswan.
Desmond Ritter can run too.
Yeah, he can, but he can't run. He cannot run, and he cannot throw for the yardage and the accuracy, the completion percentage that Jaden Daniels would throw and run for. And listen, don't twist my words. Don't twist my words and say that I just love a running quarterback, because that's one of the things that I like about Desmond Ritter's game. He can't make something out of the play when it breaks down. That's one of the things I love about Desmond Ritter. But what I'm saying is those same things that I love about him, I don't think that he will be able to do it at the same level over his career that Jaden Daniels will. Am I projecting? Yes, I'm projecting.
Coach,
am I analyzing, looking out for him? Yes, I am.
Hey, you seen that in the chat, Coach?
We got to get up out of here now. We got
we got spammers in this motherfucker.
Man, I love y'all boys, man. I love y'all, man.
All right, appreciate you for coming on.
Appreciate you, Will. Appreciate you, Blackberry. Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man, Swan. I'm gonna see who this guy is.
All right.
He got 2 minutes. I don't know who he is.
Man.
I'm gonna bring him in. Who's Brankia? Brankia.
Hi, I'm Brankia. Brankia is the right pronunciation.
Okay, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling, and I am waiting for my girlfriend to return for shopping. And so, I mean...
You're a Falcon fan, Brankia?
You're a Falcon fan?
You're a fan of what?
Are you a fan of the Falcons?
Offended? No, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's time for me to go,
I'm Italian. I have a little problem with the English sometimes. If you can say this slowly and maybe...
Atlanta Falcons.
One off time. One at time.
It's time for the go, Coach. Time to go.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. I don't know who this dude is. You are.
Coach, what you got going on over here?
I don't know who the hell he is.
Anyway,
we finna get out of here because that just threw my whole fucking what? I see some drums in the back. What the hell? But anyway, thank you guys for hell, what is going on? Okay, let me get myself. Wow, that was crazy. You look at the court, the fans, I'm out. But anyway, man, thank y'all for listening today, bro. That was some strange shit right there. But anyway, what is going on? Thank y'all.
Yeah, that was weird right there, Coach. It's time for the end of the thing now.
I had to see what the hell. What time? My girlfriend, one of your girlfriend, what the, this is not, okay.
Some kind of peep show going on.
I don't know what's going on. But yeah, he is no longer allowed.
Some Cam Soda type stuff going on.
I don't know. I'm waiting for my girlfriend and run.
Yeah, slowly.
She went
anyway, man, thank y'all for
the oils and
thank y'all for hopping on. I'm gonna go real fast there because I don't know just
to get the toys.
Thank y'all for listening to Coach Unchained. Hey guys, if you haven't already, I'm sure most of you guys have. Make sure you go to Coach Unchained, man. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, share this video out, and Big Will, anything to say before you go, man?
Hey man, y'all already know, man. It's Will the Georgia Reaper on all platforms, man. Y'all make sure y'all check me out on Wednesday night, 7:05 p.m. Y'all already know everything Atlanta sport. And anything Atlanta AFL got going on. Believe that.
She went to get the toys.
Blackberry. That's all like, what?
Hey man. Y'all make sure. I don't damn know, man.
I was lost right there. That's worse.
Y'all go to Blackberry Lorex channel. That's Blackberry. Don't see. Just the cat.
And also, guys, be advised, once I get that 5K, man, or 500 subscribers, man, don't forget that jersey can be yours, man. Somebody. So I'm gonna give one away. And also, man, I want to congratulate myself. 25 years of driving that thing, man. So
yes, sir. Congratulations,
man. Old veteran in the game,
man. So that bus is making me tired.
Everybody in the chat, y'all have appreciation for a guy like Coach, man, because he keeping y'all safe on the road. He keeping y'all safe.
25 of those things, bro. That's 25 safe, 25 driving. I don't do paperwork, bro. So that's my motto. Don't do paperwork. You drive safe. That's how you do.
She went to get the handcuffs and the whips.
Yeah, man, that's some freaky stuff. But anyway, whoever that dude was.
The tarps.
Yeah.
The tarps.
Peace, y'all. Have a great day, man.
Peace.
I'm here for the meme.
I'm stunned. Yeah, that's crazy. Woo. Bye, y'all.